It was a fine affair.
There's a real mix this week of almost hidden history, dramatic moves, stumbles, and thrills with the debut of FX's FOSSE VERDON, PBS's Reconstruction, Season 2 of BBC America's Killing Eve, and the CW's In the Dark. But which one will be the show that you have to watch this week?
So sorry. I'm blind. Sorry.
You cut past the line again, Murphy.
Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, since I'm here, maybe you can ring me up.
You know, you really should buy condoms, girl.
Bad for the environment. We all gotta do our part, right?
Now, mid-season debuts are, well, often a veiled prayer by outlets trying to get some 11th hour awards attention, or, honestly, to fill space on a schedule that has clearly floundered. But that still can't explain the CW's In the Dark, which debuts tonight. Completely blind and oblivious to its copious shortcomings, I don't know how this actually witless and intellectually insulting offer of a Perry Mattfeld portrayed blind, boozy, and truly boring autodidact detective ever got the green light. I also ask why a blind actor wasn't given the lead gig instead of the clearly sighted Mattfeld. But to be honest, it's a bullet well missed, as there isn't anything to see here to begin with.
What about this?
So what do I want underneath?
How about,
Nothing underneath. Something's off.
cut his leg?
That's it.
If you're a fan of the old soft shoe or a good hoofer, as I proudly am, FX's FOSSE VERDON limited series on the choreographer and Oscar-winning cabaret director and one of the greatest talents to ever grace any stage, Broadway or otherwise, this Lin-Manuel Miranda produced 8-parter starring Sam Rockwell as Bob Fosse and Michelle Williams as his great collaborator, muse, and wife, Gwen Verdon, is a treat in motion. However, despite great and assured award nomination generating performances from the Oscar winner and the multiple Oscar nominee leads, under the grease paint and spectacular moves, this effort, based on Sam Wasson's Fosse bio, just jumps around way too much, and is pretty much a beat-by-beat standard tortured male genius and the woman who loves and puts up with him tale that soars with its dance routines, and I have to tell you, an irrepressibly divine turn by Punisher alum Kelly Barnett as cabaret star Liza Minnelli, but otherwise loses its narrative footing.
Reconstruction is a story of great expectations, enormous strides, and wrenching retreats.
Premiering during this era of deep political polarization, and just a week after Chicago elected an African-American woman mayor for the first time, PBS's timely Reconstruction, America After the Civil War, shines a bright spotlight on a bittersweet slice of American history, where the nation unsheathed its greatest ideals and worst tendencies simultaneously. The 4-hour documentary series fronted by Henry Louis Gates Jr. is very much in the Ken Burns aesthetic, but Reconstruction is also glaringly piercing in detailing the short-lived full rights and cultural, political, and entrepreneurial freedoms savored by Black America, and the quick and violent backlash, rise of the murderous KKK, federal retreat from the former Confederacy, and the introduction of racist and oppressive Jim Crow laws that this often overlooked or disregarded part of our past has clear messages and meaning for our times, for better and worse. Which, as good and necessary as Reconstruction, the docuseries is, means that the show that you have to watch this week is Season 2 of Killing Eve.
This
is out of control.
It feels like I'm losing my mind a little bit.
Picking up literally seconds after history-making Golden Globe winner Sandra Oh's MI5 officer stabbed soulmates of sorts Jodie Comer's Assassin Deluxe at the end of Season 1, the 8-episode second season of the Phoebe Waller-Bridge creative spy drama is full tilt from the get-go and doesn't let up at all from what I've seen. Now, having said that, there isn't much more I can actually say about Season 2 of the BBC America series without stumbling into spoiler land, except to say that Oh's Eve is submerged in guilt and duty. There's a somewhat clumsy but entertaining conspiracy at play greater than the killings across Europe that fueled Season 1, and Comer's character clearly survives, which is great because, and no disrespect to the Grey's Anatomy alum's Best Actress win, but it's time that the other half of this deadly duo gets her due, and she clearly does in Killing Eve Season 2. So watch Reconstruction After the Civil War, but don't miss Killing Eve Season 2, because it truly kills.